So, you clicked on this video. One of the main reasons being that you want to trade LPS instead of buying them, and wasting a lot of money. Trust me, I've been there. Or, you're already in the process of trading, but you may be skeptical. Or, you may have some worries and, you just want some help. Do not fear, Alex is here. And that is exactly what this video is about. I am going to give you 12 tips and tricks on trading LPS successfully and not getting scammed, of course. Tip number 1. Be clear and direct. Be clear on what LPS you are looking for and what LPS you are trading. This just prevents any unnecessary confusion. And by be clear, I mean be honest. If someone is offering you LPS that you don't want, don't waste yours or their time and just tell them straight up, politely of course. Tip number 2. Only get involved with people who are eager and straightforward about it. It shouldn't be dragged out, and it should just be a very quick transaction, if you will. If someone wants to contact you to trade, that's exactly what your conversation should be about. Now, I don't mean that you guys shouldn't be friendly towards each other, but you should have a clear aim to discuss what LPS you're trading, to discuss details, and to make sure both sides are happy. My third tip is never be afraid to ask the other person about better photos or any details. If the photo you receive is of bad quality, then don't be afraid to ask for a better one. You want to make sure that you can see the LPS clearly, see if it has any scratches, any paint chips, just so you're aware. Really grainy or blurry photos taken in the dark are unacceptable. That said, of course, you also must provide good quality photos. Look into shipping costs beforehand. If on your trading listing you say that you are trading worldwide, then mean it. I recommend going to your local post office or checking on their website the different costs. A side tip is that if you want to minimize the package costs, then just use a small paper envelope when sending your LPS. This will vary if you are trading a large amount of pets, but if you're trading like 2 or 3, maybe even 1 LPS, then just get like the smallest envelope possible. Wrap the LPS in bubble wrap and then just put it in the envelope, and I guarantee that will be way cheaper than sending a package. The smaller the packaging, the better. Number 5 would be advertising your trade on Instagram. When you post the picture of all the LPS you are trading, you need to provide rules in the description box. This will reduce any confusion and also will prevent any unwanted attention from people that are just looking to mess with you. Serious traders only. Once again, take clear photos and be blunt about what pets you are looking for, whether you ship worldwide, all those details. And that brings us to tip number 6. Trading with trustworthy people only. Now, this is probably the most important, but also difficult tip. If you haven't been on LPS Tube that much, or LPS Gram for that matter, and you don't know a whole lot of people, then this will be exceptionally difficult. My tip for this is to trade with bigger accounts that have, I would say, over 200 followers. If the people you're trading with are your friends, all the better. The key to trading is to make sure everyone is happy in the end. I'm gonna admit that when I first started trading a few years ago, I was scammed. that's one of the reasons that I've wanted to make this video, is to prevent it from happening to other people, because getting scammed really, really sucks. Now, I'm not gonna mention any names, but I'm just gonna say that I fell for a trap. Like, this person was really sketchy. They took really good photos of their LPS, but they were really unwilling to send first. Like, I knew something was up. They were really skeptical about providing me, like, with their personal details and stuff like that when I asked. And they had no proof of previous trading. I got scammed for like 7 LPS. 2 of them were rares. I remember that one of them was a short hair cat, and then the other was some dog. But yeah, like, I got scammed for 7 LPS. All I'm gonna say is I've learned so much since then, and I will never get scammed again. And if you follow these tips, you shouldn't get scammed either. And now this links perfectly to tip number 7. Research the person you trade with. Ask for references and for proof. This is just major. This is the key to a fair and successful trade. Make sure you ask the person you are trading with for references to people that they've traded with before you. Now, if they do provide you with proof, this should be in the form of receipts and also accounts. So like accounts of the people that they've traded with. And you should be able to reach out to these people and ask them personally. Tip number 8. If anything feels off, cancel the trade. I mean, do I even have to explain this one? Number 9. Keep your word. When all the major details, for example the pets you're trading, the addresses, stuff like that, are decided upon, then that's pretty final. You shouldn't be changing anything last minute. If you've gotten to the point of this video, then you know you've probably sent your LPS. And this brings us to number 10, which is super important. Keep the package receipt. This is just so important in preventing any confusion or any worry that you could be a scammer. Furthermore, it provides assurance to the person you're trading with. And this tip applies to both people. Second last tip, which is tip number 11. Wait patiently. I would recommend waiting for up to maximum 2 weeks, unless there are extraordinary circumstances. For example, the coronavirus pandemic. And last tip, everyone, when you get the package, text the other person to confirm that you received everything. I highly recommend making a YouTube video or a post on Instagram, something like that, just to thank the person, you know, as well as to show off your super cool new LPS. And there you guys have it, my 12 tips for a successful LPS trade / how to avoid getting scammed. If you enjoyed this video and found any of the tips helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to never miss out on a new upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! P.S. I actually filmed this video on my camera. I made my last one on my iPhone, and I just really miss the blurry background. Like, it's so aesthetic. Peace out.